Welcome back, everyone. Today we are going to do a clearing on a group SRT clearing on lack of money, lack of prosperity, blocks to prosperity, blocks to wealth. So blocks to wealth, prosperity, money, focusing specifically on money, prosperity, wealth. Okay, removing blocks to those. So teams, are we clear? Yeah, so I'm guessing it's going to be, where's it going to be? 0% positive, 100% negative, because it's a group clearing. And where's it sitting? It's sitting at ascended master level, which is right down here, of consciousness. So we're just going to ask the God team that I'm working with to raise this up to 100 positive, down to 0 negative, and all the way up to radiant love, new paradigm level of consciousness, please. Make sure you're setting the intention to receive the benefits of this clearing for your highest good, opening yourself up. You don't have to understand everything, you don't have to understand anything. Just allow yourself to receive the clearing, the benefits of the clearing of this. So this is money blocks, prosperity blocks, wealth blocks for you. So what we want is a lovely steady flow of income so that we can have the freedom to do what we wish to do. So money's not always the big block that's going on. It's often freedom, because money gives us freedom, gives us the freedom to choose, the freedom to do what we want. And it's worth watching the video on blocks to freedom for the SRT group clearings as well. And this one tends to be quite a big clearing. So when I do this for people, it is quite a biggie. So this will probably take around 20 minutes, maybe a little bit more than that, I'm guessing, but we'll see as it goes on. So sit back, enjoy, ask yourself to receive the benefits of this, and see if you notice any differences after. Some people notice immediate differences, even from finding a euro or a dime or a pound coin on the pavement. As a sign. Normally the universe will give us a sign straight away. It might even just be on a passing lorry or a van, or an advert will come on the TV or something talking about wealth. So look out for the signs after this. So okay, where are we going first? Let's go straight into it for everybody. Chart 5, which is blocks, interference and negative motivations, anything on the inside. We have discarnates and possession. We have demonic forces, and I know that sounds a bit heavy. It is heavy energy, but that's all it is, heavy energy. So let's clear all discarnates and possession, which are entities, and demonic forces, which is basically, it's very biblical in its terms, the system, the SRT system, spiritual response therapy, because it's taken from the Bible originally. So, but it's basically just very dense collective energy when we're talking about this level of things. So don't get all upset that you have all this horrible stuff that you've seen on horror movies on you. It's just heavy, dense energy. That's all. And it's being cleared off you. And not everybody watching this will have it on them. So remember that. It's just certain people that are watching this have it on them. So, and we can pick this stuff up quite easily if we're tired, or our aura's got a sort of weakness in it for whatever reason. Maybe we're drinking a lot of alcohol, eating a lot of sugar, our energy's low, or we're holding a lot of depression, that kind of thing. We can go into a supermarket and pick up this kind of energy. So places where there's a lot of public, the public are around. So and it's not that you're doing anything wrong or anything like that. It can be just to do with the beliefs that you're carrying sometimes. Maybe you're angry as well. Anger is the big one. If you're carrying a lot of anger, you will attract this kind of energy. Like attracts like. So anyway, that's shifted now. So try not to get hooked up on what's coming up with this. We're still on chart 5. So this stuff has been cleared, remember that. So we've got imprint other, and that means that imprints are strongly held beliefs. Do we need to find out what the imprints are? Yeah, we do. So let's go and find out what they are. So show me what the imprints are for this group. Inside right, failure. Okay, anything else? No. Can we now clear the imprint? Yeah, so let's clear the imprint other. It's showing up in chart 5, which is connected to failure. So let's get all of that cleared away for anybody that's watching this video for their highest good. Again, you don't have to close your eyes and listen to all of this. You could just sit there and have this on in the background. Just make sure that you ask to receive, set the intention to receive the benefits of the clearing. It's as simple as that. Just set the intention to receive the benefits of the clearing. Put it on in the background. You don't even need to listen to it. But it's quite fun, I think, sometimes to listen to it, just to see, or just to notice any shifts that are going on in your body, or thoughts that come into your head while I'm doing this. But when I'm doing the individual sessions, I do them remotely and then send you the details, so you won't know when I'm doing them unless you particularly feel. Some people actually feel them when I'm doing them, so but it's you know, most of the time people just know there's been a shift of some kind. So experience is the process, which is on programs created by spirit. Miscellaneous, anything else? So there's blocks to experience is the process, and stuff under miscellaneous there, and programs created by spirit. I'm not going to explore the miscellaneous there at this level because it's a group clearing. I'm just going to ask that anything connected to those be cleared for everybody that's watching this group clearing. On an individual clearing, I probably would have done a little bit more research on that, especially the miscellaneous there. So that's clearing all debts, levels, ranges, limitations, everything, everywhere. And this is on programs created by spirit, which is the very first line of programming. So it's the most important, really. If stuff isn't clearing, these are the first major programs there. So it's clearing that. All connected with the finances there, money, prosperity, wealth blocks. I want to get those blocks away and get that money flowing freely. Okay. I'm not saying this is going to solve all your money blocks either just by doing this, but what it does is move the energy along. So for some people it would be like, oh my God, this has suddenly happened, this suddenly happened. And for other people, is there anything else to clear on here? No. And for other people, I have a long chart, that's why. There may be very little difference. It just depends how much every individual is running. Codependency, different aspects of the soul on soul energy programming. Miasm of the soul is like a fault in the programming. Do we need to cleanse the soul? Cleanse the soul. Yeah. So let's clear all that codependency, different aspects of the soul, the miasm of the soul as well, clearing back to at least 8 generations for everybody here at Lord of Lords level, and cleansing the soul of evil, which again is a very biblical term, cleansing the soul of evil. I prefer to say cleansing the soul of dense energy, because that's all it is. Again, this system is kind of based on the original, the Old Testament and the New Testament. So it has very biblical terms in it. So the true spiritual meaning of the Old and New Testament, but it has, as I say, very, very biblical terms in it. The man Robert E. Gettr that came up with the spiritual response therapy system was originally a pastor. Was he a pastor, a priest, or something? A pastor, I think, in America, and he started getting information downloaded to him and started putting together charts, and in the end, the church asked him. It was either healing people with his charts or working as pastor. He couldn't do both. So he chose to continue with the SRT system, get it out there. Unfortunately, he would have liked to have stayed as a pastor. So it must have been a very difficult decision for him. But I'm glad he continued with this work, because it's helped hundreds and hundreds of my clients. Hundreds of them, if not more than that, over the years, and all the other people that trained up in this, that's helped as well, hugely. It's a fantastic system, very, very powerful. So now where are we going? We are going to Programs Before Creation, which is chart 13, and it's at King of Kings level, so it's the egg and sperm level of the soul. Infinite levels before thought. We've got fire planet energy to clear, and creative programming. So let's just clear those. We don't need to investigate any more on a group clearing right now. So let's get those cleared. So fire planet energy, the soul may be taking part in the creation of a planet, either as a supervisor or worker. The planet is in the molten state and the soul can pick up energy from the creative process. That was interesting, isn't it? Because we sit at different committees as well. We do all sorts of things. It's not just this incarnation. We can be in different incarnations at the same time. We can be sitting on committees at the same time as living this lifetime. We can be like supervising at the same time, other stuff at the same time as living this lifetime. It's a bit like the soul opening. If you open a Word document, then open another Word document, then another Word document, but your operating system is Windows 10, but you're able to open all these different Word documents within Windows 10. It's a bit like that. So that's clearing away. King of Kings level, which is kind of the first level of the creation of the soul, the egg and sperm level. So again, it's still clearing away. This is where I want to cue the supermarket music. Sing amongst yourselves. All right, I nearly broke into an ABBA song then, but you were lucky for you, I didn't. Okay, 14. Pre-fall of consciousness created the illusion. So we have misuse of energy in creating, light energy discord, conscious mind programs type 1. Anything else? The etheric body is out of balance. Anything else here? Subtle ethers? No. So let's get those cleared. Let's get all of those cleared, please, God team, that I'm working with. I work all night, I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Ain't it sad? And still there never seems to be a single penny left for me. That's too bad. In my dreams I have a plan. If I got me a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work at all. I'd fool around and have a ball. Da, 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 da. I warned you. It was coming. I warned you. Money, money, money. Must be funny in a rich man's world. Still clearing. That means there's more songs to come. Money, money, money. Always funny or sunny in a rich man's world. All the things I could do. There we go. Lucky for you, I've been able to stop singing. Right, okay, where are we going next? Chart 19, how to change your life. This is going to be interesting. And here, anything on the inside? Yeah, letting go of the old. There's blocks to letting go of the old. Do you need to do the research for this one? No. Are you going to do the research on your side of life? Yes, they are. What we'd normally do for that, let's clear that block to letting go of the old for whoever's watching this, please. What we'd normally do is research there for an individual clearing and find out where it's come from. But because this is a group clearing, it's not going to be possible to do that. Because we don't know how many people are going to watch this, and obviously it's going to be an individual thing. So we're just asking the teams, your high self teams, working with the God team, my God team on this one, that the right appropriate research can be done so we can clear the block of letting go of the old, the block to letting go of the old for whoever's watching this, please. And it's useful actually if you would voice it as well. Use your power, use your throat there, saying, I hereby release anything that no longer serves me and willingly, joyfully, happily let go of the old that is blocking the flow of abundance and prosperity to me. And so it is done. Remember, you're powerful beyond belief. So voice it. Become that empowered being that you are. 24, rebirth conscious mind. It's very much where vows are kept. So what have we got? We've got goals reinforced with thoughts, goals, and we have vows. Do we have anything else? Are they vows of poverty? Yes, they are. Are there other vows there as well? Yes, there are. Do we need to know what the other vows are? No, we don't. So let's just get them all cleared. Let's clear all the vows of poverty that are there, that can be cleared at this moment in time. Again, they come in layers. And let's clear other vows that are connected. That could be vows of suffering, sacrifice, struggle, things like that. Let's clear those vows. Let's clear the goals that are getting in the way. The goals reinforced with thoughts as well. So if you know of any vows there, here's a good thing to repeat after me. Let's use the vows of poverty as an example. So just repeat after me. I revoke any and all vows of poverty, suffering, sacrifice, and struggle, and I choose to stay open to daily guidance and decisions that are for my highest good here and now. I am okay as I am, and I praise Universal Source. Fantastic. Still clearing away. Okay. Is that cleared? Yep. It most certainly has. Okay, where are we going next? 29. This is final blessing. Anything on the inside? Yeah, the etheric body, subconscious mind again, mental body. Where are we going? The first draft. Queen of Life factors. Okay, anything on the outside? So let's get all of those cleared. So the first draft is a complete list of the specifications for the one universe, which includes the preparation for the advent of new souls created in the image and likeness of God. The first draft contains all the elements of the divine plan, much like the specifications would be written for a house that is planned to be built. They were the specifications that were followed by creator beings at the Godhead level when the spiritual realms were created. The first draft for a one universe is beyond imagination. In the book of Revelation, the first draft is referred to as the bottomless pit, Revelations 9:1. Both Spirit and High Self state that the process of SRT and the book of Revelation are synonymous and signify the cleanup of the soul and the re-establishment of the soul's connection to its source, Spirit. Interesting, isn't it? So it's always worth buying Robert Detzler's books on spiritual response therapy, which is soul recreation, the freedom path, and he has one on spiritual healing as well. And the Spiritual Response Association is in America, if you want to have a look how to train in it or want more information on it. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, anything else? No. Are there any other, let's ask some questions. Are there any curses to do with blocks to poverty there, blocks to money? Yeah. Are there any spells or black magic or anything there as well? These things tend to come from other lifetimes, not just this lifetime. So don't try and rack your brains thinking who would have put a spell on me or who put a curse on me. They used to be very commonplace in other lifetimes, and they're still in your energy field. So okay, are there any contracts, oaths, promises or agreements that need clearing? Yes, there are. So let's get all of those cleared. All the curses, spells, any family curses, contracts, oaths, promises, agreements, any black magic, any of that kind of density that's been used to block the flow of money, prosperity, wealth to cause struggle. And let's also clear abundance, deserving, success, freedom, money, receiving, security, safety with money, worthiness, responsibility, love, helplessness, creativity, support. Let's clear your work or business, particularly if you're self-employed or run your own company. Let's clear miserly, greed, victim energy, failure energy, blocks to generosity. Let's clear all of those up. And let's also clear the root chakra and the sacral chakra as well while we're there. The root chakra about basic needs, security. Sacral chakra also about money blocks as well and creation. Let's clear those. And also the solar plexus, the power, the I am, your power center there. Let's give you an affirmation. I willingly and joyfully receive all the abundant blessings of the universe for my highest good now. I willingly and joyfully receive all the abundant blessings of the universe for my highest good now. It's clearing a lot. So clearing a lot of those. So we want all those, that list that I just read, we want those to come to 100% positive and down to 0% negative. We want them all to be at radiant love, new paradigm level. I'm also going to ask if there are any echoes, residues, shadows, seeds that are still remaining, that's maybe blocking the flow of money, wealth, prosperity to anybody watching this video. That it's cleared, particularly first to astral body, particularly in the first astral body. But we're just going to make sure that any echoes, residues, shadows, seeds that's still remaining is cleared. At all levels of consciousness. Across all time, space, dimension, elevation, seeds, roots, branches. Everything, everywhere. You can also ask that checks are made to any future selves, that they're not sabotaging. Okay, we might also ask that this clearing is done on an etheric, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual level, to check for any programs, vows, contracts, oaths, promises, agreements, curses, spells, or anything connected there with any of those. Can I also ask that everybody is 100% aligned to abundance, that the heart is open 100% to receiving it. That any blame, any shame, any guilt is removed. Any pain, any shock, any trauma or post-traumatic stress disorder that can be removed energetically right now in connection with money and receiving money. That everybody is open to receiving love who watches this. Clearing away. Oh my goodness, it's clearing a lot. This is before we go to mop up. Great. Okay, we're slowing down. Wow. Okay, are we ready to go to mop up? Yes, we are. So let's go to mop up. This is where the bulk of the clearing actually takes place by the teams on their side of life using their 200 plus charts. This is the area that I don't need to do any research with. I just normally read them a long list of instructions with an affirmation. such as the one, I willingly and joyfully receive all the abundant blessings of the universe for my highest good now. We're going to ask them to use that for every individual in this brief SRT clearing on blocks to money, blocks to wealth, blocks to prosperity. Moving the energy forward, along, freely. Clearing away the programs getting in the way. Ensure everybody's 100% in alignment, please, for prosperity and receiving. Be open to receiving gifts. Be open to receiving from other people. That's done now. And is it done effectively? Will it hold? Yeah. Okay, will the positive difference be noticed? Yeah, great. Is there anything else to be done at this time? No. So let's see the Akashic records. And where's it sitting at now? 100 positive, 0 negative. And are we on this page now? No. The issue's there. Where are we now? We're up here. Radiant love, new paradigm, level of consciousness. So do write anything in the comments. That's something constructive, positive. If you've noticed any shifts with that or noticed anything that's happened, do please put it in the comments and let me know. And have a great, prosperous day. Enjoy. Thank you.